King suddenly got angry and was determined to find out who had secretly called for an emergency assembly. Xiao Shuai explained that he had only dreamed about the assembly, and it seemed that in the dream, he even shouted it out loud. Fortunately, since Hammer King had been promoted within the unit, he didn't blame Xiao Shuai. Unexpectedly, the next moment they learned that 2 fugitives were hiding in the mountains where their unit was stationed, and these fugitives were armed. The local police therefore needed their support. When Xiao Shuai and his companion went to a small shop in the village to replenish their energy, they noticed something strange. The items clearly worth only a few dozen yuan were charged at 10 yuan each, and even plastic bags were nowhere to be found. Xiao Shuai instantly sensed that the shopkeeper was one of the wanted fugitives. Seeing that the fugitive was anxious to drive them away, Xiao Shuai pretended he still needed other items. The fugitive panicked and stepped forward to stop him, claiming that the shop was actually run by his wife, and he didn't know the prices. But Xiao Shuai, observing the mud on the man's shoes and the thick calluses on his hands, confirmed his identity. Realizing that things were going wrong, the fugitive pretended to be in a hurry and tried to push them out of the shop, even offering the goods for free. Once he knew his identity was exposed, he directly attacked Xiao Shuai. But a fugitive was no match for a trained soldier. Xiao Shuai quickly subdued him. Only then did Dashan, frightened out of his wits, react. But just as they had restrained the fugitive, another armed fugitive suddenly appeared, turning the 2 soldiers into captives. At that moment, a voice came from the walkie-talkie. The fugitive instantly panicked and wanted to destroy it. Xiao Shuai calmly told him that they were required to report back every 10 minutes. If they missed a check-in, the unit would use satellite positioning to locate them, and by then the fugitives would have no time to escape. This made the fugitives waver, but soon one of them developed a murderous intent. Xiao Shuai quickly added that the unit was only minutes away, and even if they tried to run, they would soon be found. Seizing the opportunity, Xiao Shuai successfully linked up with Hammer King through code, reporting that everything was normal so the squad leader wouldn't worry. But Hammer King suddenly slammed on the brakes, because Xiao Shuai was normally a rebellious troublemaker and would never speak in such a tone. The next words shocked him even more. Yu Delay said he wanted to eat duck claws and duck intestines. Suddenly, Hammer King remembered their private code word duck neck, which only the 2 of them knew. Hammer King immediately realized they were in danger. He ordered the soldiers to move toward the walkie-talkie